Hello everyone. I know it's been a while since I've had any sorts of updates, but it's been a hectic few weeks. I moved from DC back to home, and now I'm at school. Last night I was talking to someone, and they really got me thinking about life. Now, this person has this way about them that I feel I can relate to a lot in my own life. And it's been that way since I've really gotten to know this person. And we've shared a lot with each other about, just life in general and where we stand. And, now we both have different issues and problems that we face every day. Obviously, mine is that I'm paralyzed, and, that's obviously a huge obstacle. And you can see that right out in front. But it's not always the thing that you can see out front. It has to do a lot with the mind as well. And, I used to think with this person that we just understood each other and how each other's mind works. But last night, for some reason, it hit me on a much deeper level. I feel that almost everyone goes through life thinking that their life is difficult and their problem is the largest problem in the world. But what I really think is that most people will just not take the time to look at everyone around them and understand who they really are. How many of you know how your friends' minds work, what they really think on the inside? I have the pleasure of knowing a good deal about my friends, which helps me understand my own mind. And, if you take in the things that are around you and try and relate it to yourself, I think everybody could be a much better person and happy within their life. The deeper level that I went to last night was to really look at everyone around me and it didn't take me, very long to see that everyone I know has some sort of issue. I was around freshmen at college all week, and I helped with orientation. And I can remember back to what it felt like when I first moved in. I was excited to be there, but also I was nervous about, what was going to happen. I was, new in town, didn't know anything around me, didn't know a single person. I was dealing with being away from home for the first time. I had a girlfriend that went to a different school, which I knew was going to be a challenge. After, being around them almost every single day for the 4 months previous, I knew that was going to be a challenge. And all this happens all at once. It seems kind of crazy, but, life is crazy. And, since that day that I moved in as a freshman until today, I think that list of problems that I have to worry about has times by about 1 billion or more, And as you get older, those things happen. I'm ready to graduate here after this year, starting a new job, going to move to a new city, and these problems and worries are going to multiply even more. But, my mind goes crazy every day just thinking about, everything all day long. It's a constant battle in my own head. But that battle is, I'm sure the same battle that just about all of you watching this are having, at this current moment. I used to always, think when I heard someone complain about something that's going on in their life and, oh, this is so hard. Well, why don't you get over it? Look what I've had to do. How can you complain to my face about, something that's so small? But in reality, everybody, each problem at that time is that person's greatest problem, or greatest issue that they have to overcome to become a better person. But tonight I realized that even when you may think something is small to you, it is very large to that person. I have friends that have had life-changing surgeries, others my age that have had tumors removed, others who are struggling to figure out what to do after college, and it really scares them. They have no idea where their life is going. Others who deal with eating disorders, others who just want to find love but struggle to know what that love really means. Others who struggle with their sexuality, others who struggle with where they fit in, and others who think they need to change in order to fit in. I could go on and on, But now I think just about everyone watching this will know someone that has one of these problems that I just mentioned, or has those problems themselves, or will have one of them, or know, another problem that someone has that will relate to these problems, or even have multiple problems close to these ones. When it comes down to it, what makes us all so different is what really makes us the same. Don't think of yourself as the only one with the problem. Think of yours, or don't think of yours as bigger or smaller than someone else's. Everyone is a beautiful creature created by God. You do not have to prove yourself to be better or worse than anyone else. And above all else, just be you and live for you and do what makes you happy. And this, last night, as I mentioned, was, a really eye-opener. And the person that I talked to, I hope watches this video and realizes what an inspiration they are to me. And, everyone around me is also, I try and drag inspiration from everyone. So, leave comments and tell me what you think about this.